2000 world champions, Maria Petrova and ALEXEI Tikhonov. They won silver last week in Newfoundland at Skate Canada and then went on an odyssey to get from Newfoundland to Beijing for the Cup of China. Peter with that story.
Well, Petrova and Tikhonov, the world silver medalists, had a difficult time getting from St. John's, Newfoundland to Beijing. They started in St. John's, went to Toronto where the flight was delayed, then got to Vancouver too late and missed their connection that was going on to Beijing. So the airlines flew them back to Toronto. Then they finally got to Beijing a day and a half late. They slept 14 hours, woke up this morning and practiced. So we'll have to see if this takes a toll on the short program. It could be pretty tired.
All right, Peter, thanks very much. And Petrova and Tikhonov, one of several competitors that we have had here in Beijing that also skated last week at Skate Canada. And it seemed as if that was a common theme, problems getting from Newfoundland to Beijing. That was not the only story that we heard of skaters that had a difficult time making what was a very long commute.
Well, and ALEXEI celebrated his 34th birthday on that plane, so he said he missed his birthday. So he's now only 33.
Must have crossed the date line somewhere.
Savchenko and Salkawi definitely dealt them a wake-up call at Skate Canada. They had a lot of problems on their side-by-side jumps, like this triple toe. Very nice. There's a determination that happens after a competition that you disappoint yourself in.
Not the highest split twist that we'll see. But I love how they're aggressively pushing. They look faster than at Skate Canada. They have more control.
We saw Emmanuel Sandou and Petrova and Tikhonov, who go from Skate Canada all the way to Beijing. In an Olympic year, are competitors more likely to try and skate in more competitions leading up to the games?
Well, they only get 2 Grand Prix that they're assigned to, so you don't even get to choose. So it was odd, I think, to have flown them all the way to the Far East from Canada. It is an advantage, though, going forward in the season, because now they're done with all that traveling, and they have all this learning from the new system under their belt. Coming up, judges a level 4 at Skate Canada. It enters from a pendulum swing into the star position. Then she varies it to the side with hand on the hip and watch the dismount 1.5 revolutions to a fish lift. Excellent.
While they were traveling, they took that plane ride as an opportunity to discuss where they were losing points, where they could earn them. They changed some of the choreography, some of the entrances to their final death spiral to make it more difficult, so they were very proactive during this trip. And this is the entrance of dance lifts, then into the right board inside death spiral, making it more difficult.
They're still skating at the after the music. Now, they will be watching for the timing of the program. It cannot go over 2 minutes and 50 seconds. But a very solid performance from Petrova and Tikhonov.
Such an improvement from Skate Canada.
Will there be a timing deduction, though? So now we check the scores for Petrova and Tikhonov. Again, 56.07 would give them the top spot. They have a personal best of 67.42. They did suffer a time violation, though, at the end of their program. which deducted 1 point, but still overall a total of 62.76, and that puts them comfortably in front thus far through the short program. So Maria Petrova and ALEXEI Tikhonov have the top spot as they take over the top spot from Dorota Zagorska